Welcome to the Combat Report, episode 39. We are back with yours truly, BG and Smitty. How are things been going for you, Smitty?
You know what? I keep a smile on my face, but things happen in life, and I don't want to start this off in a bad feeling. But a friend of
Right.
mine just lost his mom, and she was like a
I'm
mom to
sorry to
me.
hear that.
So it's
Okay.
been good to keep him happy, and
Yeah,
I've been with him all week. So it's good to have a break to be able to now talk about some fun.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really sorry to hear that. But yeah, we will, fortunately talk about something that was fun. What was fun this past week was the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls Closed Beta. And this was something that came out of nowhere this summer, was basically Marvel and Arxis Systems coming together to make a tag fighter 4v4, and they had a closed beta this past week. And I want to ask you, Smitty, did you get to play the beta?
Unfortunately, I don't have a PS5. So
Oh wow.
I
Oh,
didn't
all
get
right.
a
Shout out to
chance.
the FGC.
you know, Once I went PC, I said I'm never getting a console again. And then they do the
Oh,
beta
okay.
on PS5. I was like, oh, this hurts. It hurts
Ah,
me. So
Marvel's coming
now
for your head.
I just had to watch a bunch of
Mm,
streams, and I remember in the beginning they said you weren't allowed to stream, but the rules changed, I believe. And so I was happy that I got to watch it. Now, did you get to play?
Actually, I did get to play. And for the sake of the combat report and for the sake of this show, I drove 2 hours away to play this beta. And it was at a tournament. And like we had talked about in conversation offline, I basically just deboed some college kids at this tournament to play by myself and let them watch for 30 minutes as I went through the tutorial mode. Smitty, I was determined to play this. I
Mm-hmm.
was not going to let anybody else play it for me. Shout out to Richard out there who had the beta. And he told me what time it would start. And I was there like a kid at Christmas,
Okay.
waiting to play. So for the first 30 minutes, people came up to me. Hey, how is it? It's going great. It's going great. So I was out there playing the beta, going through the tutorials by myself, watching, letting these college kids see me play because I was not getting on it, off of it. I was like a dog on a bone out there, everybody. This was something I was waiting for. And like I said, I drove 2 hours away because, like you, Smitty, I do not have a PS5 and I am PC Master Race. So, yeah, but I was definitely going to play this. So, since you did not play it, I will get into it. The characters that I did get to play were basically Storm, uh, Captain America, Doctor Doom, and Iron Man. So, Captain America was
Mm-hmm.
incredible.
Okay.
If you are not used to fighting games, he is your go to character. Very friendly, very easy adaptable. You can spam the shield from high, mid, low range. Very great jump ins, great mid, neutral range, everything you can think of. He's very beginner friendly. I love Captain America. I think he is going to be a real big hit, and they killed it with Captain America. Storm, same thing. Storm, full range supers were incredible. They knocked it out of the park with Storm. She was my favorite character personally. She was just all over the place with supers, like I said, everything that you could think of from a beta perspective. I thought that they just made her the way, if you know from Marvel Comics, she was Storm, in my opinion. Like I said, my favorite character. Doctor Doom, surprisingly, I liked him also. I'm not a big Doctor Doom fan, but yeah, his supers and his command grab were really good. I thought that he was going to not be as good as he was, but yeah, very good character. A character that I think a lot of people like. He's very technical, so, hey, I'm not very technical. I like to mash buttons because I'm not that great at fighting games, but I love them. So, yeah, he was a very technical character. And the last character I played was Iron Man. Now, this is a character that I thought was a little bit left to desire. I thought his a little bit stiff, a little bit rigid. I thought he was going to be a lot more powerful than he was.
Hmm.
This is a character personally that I thought needs to be a little bit better. His
All right.
supers were good, but his normals, that's the only character I played that really didn't seem to have it all the way there. But for a
Okay.
closed beta, it's something that could have been a little bit better.
All right. So no Star Lord.
I did not. So let me tell you right quick. They just threw you in matches. They did
Okay.
not let you um, pick your team.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes. So the thing is I believe that you got in a loop because I
Okay.
played basically for like 2 hours. I played in matches against people and also just tutorial mode, and they would just throw you in there. So I never got to play with Star Lord or Miss Marvel.
Okay. Interesting.
But
Interesting.
I said I did get to see a lot of matches, other people playing them, and it seemed like Miss Marvel is a bull in a china shop. A
Yeah.
gorilla, very big, heavy normals, very just
Since she had a
rush down type of
command
character.
grab that was almost full
Yes,
screen.
yes. I saw a lot of footage like you probably did of
Mm.
her full screen command grabs. Very, very bully type character. Star Lord, I did not see a lot. I'll be honest. I did not see a lot of footage from. I don't know if you did. If you have anything that you saw
But
you want to
I
add.
seen Sonic Fox playing them and had a couple of highlights on Twitter,
Interesting.
or
Sonic
X.
Fox of all people.
And it seems in the right hands he's going to be a very good character. Um, I think the other person I was very intrigued by was people playing Captain America. He had a lot of
Yes.
shield mix-up things in the corner where he would like throw a shield up or throw the shield at you in a certain way, and it was like a mix-up. You had to guess high or low, and so I was like, all right, that's not normally how you see Captain America as a mix-up character, but this was intriguing to see him as like kind of a shield mix-up character.
Yeah, he was very much a mix-up character, like a lot of high lows. I thought, like I say, he was the most beginner-friendly character. I loved him a lot. They killed it with him. So yeah, I do agree with you on that.
Cool. Now, now that you've played it,
Uh-huh.
what are your cons? What issues did you have?
I thought that the interface to get into the game was lacking.
Okay.
It needs to be a little bit more straightforward. If you're not into fighting games, it would be a little difficult to just get into the game. I thought that needs to be better, the interface. Also, they need to just make sure that overall they have a little bit better tutorials. The tutorials were very FGC intense, if you know what I mean. Like
Mm.
very much if you're a fighting game player, you understand it, but more beginner friendly. Like if you've never touched a fighting game, I think that the tutorials need to be a little bit more watered down,
Okay.
a little bit more straightforward. So those are the two things that I feel need to be a little bit better.
All right. Hmm.
So yeah, but overall, I think this has a chance to be an absolute home run grand slam game. For a closed beta, it being the first beta, it was great. Uh, and also I want to let people know I played on Wi-Fi, and for
Okay.
the most part, it was good.
That's nice.
And I was on Wi-Fi in a smaller town, so
Hmm.
this was not in a bigger city or anything where I live. So it was overall very stable. Like I said, I got to play for a couple of hours on that Saturday that it was out. So yeah, I really think that if they add the characters, which I'm pretty sure they'll add, the X-Men and other characters, it will be an absolute big hit because in the lobbies there were absolute capacity.
Okay.
I went into a lot of lobbies where I couldn't get it,
Nice.
and this is for a closed beta.
Yeah.
They were lobbies that you could not get in. So I just want to let you know, Smitty. Like it was amazing how many people, and this was worldwide. I don't know if you saw Goichi playing.
Hmm.
Uh, it he was just blown away. Like the whole world was playing this, and there were so many lobbies across the whole world where you couldn't get in.
That's crazy. That's
And
actually
they also
crazy.
only had 6 sessions. So this didn't go 3 straight days. It was basically 6 hours at a time
Okay.
for 4 different sessions. So imagine if they just had it where you could just play like most betas
Yeah.
all the way through.
Now, that's a good transition.
Sure.
How do you feel the beta went as far as how they had the sessions? You know, like a typical beta, like it was just saying you just get in and then it's for how many days they say it is. But this one was broke up into time slots. How do you feel about that?
Actually, I liked it. I know
Okay.
most people didn't like it and want it to be just straight through, but the thing about it is it got better between sessions.
Okay.
It seems like from the feedback I saw and all of that, it's a closed beta, not an open beta. And I think that a lot of people were complaining a little too much about a closed beta having sessions. I thought that was fine. 6 hours times four, that's 24 hours to play.
Mhm.
So basically, I thought I was fine with that. I didn't have an issue with any of that. I thought that that was really good. And also, actually, they added an extra one, I think, Smitty, an extra session on that Saturday. So
Yeah.
they added a surprise session. So it's actually, I think it was actually 30 hours, somewhere between, 30 hours because they added an extra 6 hour session. So you had 30 hours between Friday and Sunday morning to play the game. You know, that was something that I just was very appreciative of. Like I said, I luckily got to play. So yeah, I had no problem with the way that the beta was divvied up and all of that.
As
And
somebody
also,
who,
yeah,
as someone didn't get to play, I thought as a viewer it was really great because once the session ended, you can go live your life, knowing that okay, I got to be back at this time to
hmm
watch what's next. And I thought that was a really cool idea because for the other betas, you just kind of you can come in at any time and go and watch and then come back. But this one you had to be here at this time because it was like a midnight to 6 for my area. I think it was something like that.
right.
And if I missed that, that was it. That was it. You better hope that the person posted a video of it. So I did like that it was broke down in sessions, and I don't know if anyone will ever follow that method, but I liked it as a viewer.
Yeah, yeah. I like I said, I totally agree with you. I think it was fine that way. Everybody got to play. I
Mm,
mean, 30 hours is enough time. I'm sorry. Some people
yeah.
may disagree with me, but I feel 30 hours on a closed beta, not an open beta. A closed beta is enough time to get in there, play the game, training mode. Like I said, they had tutorials to get some matches in there. So, and they also had lobbies. A lot of closed betas don't have lobbies.
Hmm.
So that was a very refreshing day that they already had lobbies. So I believe the game is a lot further ahead along in development for a closed beta than most are. I think that they pretty much have the infrastructure already down.
Yeah. I'm curious when the next beta would be
Yes.
because they're looking at a 2026 release, and that's another thing. The date of the release. I would like to know when that is, so you kind of judge when the next beta could be. So I'm curious on that.
Yeah, me too. I wonder if they're doing another one before the end of the year. Because they're doing another one for the end of the year, that means I believe it comes out quarter one of 2026.
Which would
Uh,
be, me and you talked
right.
offline and everything, but I believe if I was them, I would want it out before Evo,
Oh,
about a
absolutely.
month before Evo. The Me and you talked about this. There's another game coming out that you have the date for that has nothing to do
Oh,
with the FGC. May 26th, 2026.
yes.
A game's coming out that might set
Yes.
all records. You don't want to release nowhere
Nowhere.
near that game.
Nowhere.
You want to be out before that game comes out. And
Yeah.
Evo this year or next year is June 26th. So I would tell them, especially if you're releasing a paid game, April, maybe.
Latest. The latest.
Because once you reach into May, a lot of
Yeah.
people saving their money for
That game.
GTA 6.
Yeah.
So, business wise, my mind, I would say I don't want to compete with that. Because when that comes out, that's the game that's going to be streamed and everything else, and across all different styles of players or type of players.
Everywhere.
Yes. So I would say April. And if you're not going to do it then would you release it early June and say, okay, yeah, like 2 weeks before Evo? Or would you just skip past Evo and say we're going to release it in like September or something like that?
No, it has to be for Evo because of the streams you get for casual. Because Evo is the biggest tournament, it's the Super Bowl of fighting games, and you need the exposure Evo gives fighting games. And like you said, GTA 6 comes out, you're going to have every streamer from Huge to your grandma streaming GTA 6.
Yeah.
And you can't compete with that.
You're not.
You cannot even think you're going to compete. Not even a thought of that.
The numbers for GTA 5 still on streams. It's like still in the top. Out. And so GTA 6 is going to should set streaming records, sales, it's going to set so many records. You don't want to be nowhere near that because that's the end of your game. Like if you release, let's say you release it early May, you got 4 weeks and then that's it.
That's it. Don't forget about it.
The other thing I'm interested, and I got to look this up, is the actual Marvel movie release dates. Because I want to see what movies they got planned and when they're going to release it, because you kind of want those characters in the game if you're Marvel. Or you see Doctor Doom is in it. He's the big bad guy for the upcoming movies. So you're going to have to look at, okay, we're going to release these movies typically in summer, the big movie. So let's say early May, you kind of want the game somewhere around there.
Right.
Maybe. That's how I look at it when I'm thinking about if I was a video game company curator, a developer. So it's going to be curious. And we'll probably talk about this later in other episodes, but like even the characters, I watched a lot of character roster predictions, I'm just curious where they go with this.
Yeah, me too. They have a ton of characters they can put in this game. They can go crazy with it. I wish they would have a starting roster of 30, but they'll probably do between 16 to 20. Because it being 4v4, I think it does need to have 30. You don't want it to be where it's just too little characters and then characters just get spammed to death. So I'm hoping for a large, expansive roster because, like I said, the first closed beta was great. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how many characters they do put in it to start out on the base roster. Do they have guest characters eventually? That's another thing that has been talked about. So yeah, I'm just hoping that they have the X-Men that I love. Also, there were 2 characters that were not in the beta that have already been announced. Is Ghost Rider and Spider-Man.
Right.
And the Ghost Rider, I love them. Yeah, Marvel, I need you to put them in the next beta. I don't know what you were thinking, but yeah.
When I thought about the beta or release, I said Ghost Rider is the one I would want it to play.
Yeah,
but he wasn't in the beta, and I was like, well, okay. Captain America would have been my second choice. But Ghost Rider was my first choice off of what I've seen him do in trailers. So I was like, oh, this is my character right here.
Oh, we're on the same page. I'm so glad to hear that.
So, and like you said, the X-Men, I was a big X-Men fan growing up. And all I need is Gambit and Rogue. Maybe if you can do a Mystique and Psylocke who's been in other games. That's it. And I'm good to go,
Well, yeah, if you just put Gambit and Wolverine, I'm good to go.
Good to go.
Those are the two. We just need to make sure, Marvel artists, we're on the same page. I don't have to make an angry letter because I love this game. So yeah, that pretty much is where I am.
I had a theory when it came to DLC for the first season.
Yes.
People love Wolverine. You
They
don't
gonna
put
make you
him
pay
in the
for it.
base character.
true.
You have him as the first DLC to get people to buy the DLC package, but he's got to be the first one. That way, people who want Wolverine, you get Wolverine immediately.
That's true.
You know, instead of putting him in the base, and then who do you put as your first DLC to sell that season package? So I would put him as the main DLC character for the first season. He wouldn't be base roster. That's how.
Marketing wise, that's very smart.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna be very angry. But hey,
I understand. Man.
but hey, yeah. If you're business savvy, that's what you do. You
That's what
definitely
you
put
do.
Wolverine, maybe Hulk, Juggernaut. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I was like, who sells the first season DLC? What character? You got Spider-Man in the game already, so you can't use Spider-Man. So who's next? And it's got to be Wolverine.
Wolverine, and I think
Venom, yeah.
He's another one that people love. Those are the two characters I think you can sell. As far as the first character in a DLC, but you're right. Wolverine, if you're business wise, yeah, you definitely do it because I will have my cash ready in hand.
Oh, everybody, they say, hey, look, here's 21 characters. DLC, we're gonna have 6 characters, and the first one is Wolverine. Money. People are gonna get money.
And right here.
We haven't really fully talked about this, and I want to stay on the topics that we discussed, but what happens if they release the game for free?
Oh, Panama. Yeah, Street Fighter, Tekken. I don't know if they're gonna just go ahead and announce Street Fighter Cross Tekken, but if they announce this game for free, hey, listen, I am fully here for it. Then I might become a pro player.
I said, okay.
I know
they released Marvel Rivals for free. They could have charged for that.
Yeah,
they could have. And then I'm like, all right, if you're Marvel, you're not really worried about making money on the game.
That's a good point.
Now, Arcus, they need to make money.
Yeah.
But if Disney, Marvel comes to you and say, hey, look, we're gonna pay y'all to make this game, whatever you want, but we want the game to release for free. And then after that, you guys make your money from just like Marvel Rivals, DLC, costumes, battle passes. That's all y'all's. But we're gonna upfront the money so this game can come out free. Because they never said they're charging for the game.
That's a great point, Smitty.
They haven't said it.
They have not said that.
It could realistically release for free.
The money they will make for skins will be something that that might change society.
Imagine skins. Let's say you release with 21 characters. We're going to release some skins, some really good skins, plus a battle pass, plus Wolverine's the first DLC. You're gonna get whatever money that you would have charged if you had to pay for the game.
Goodness.
And you just have Marvel foot the bill and say, all right, we're gonna release this game for free.
No problem.
Y'all give us like a couple $100 million or whatever. I don't know what the price, and release it for free. That would kill so many games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the franchise that could do it. All seriousness, it would kill games because Marvel is universal.
Yeah.
Literally universal. You don't need to explain Marvel to nobody.
No.
Nobody. No continent, no country, no species.
No. And I hate bringing it up because it's not a fighting game, but Marvel Rivals, if you just look what they're doing, they released the game for free, constant content. Here's a battle pass. Here's a small battle pass that you can pay for. Here's these. In the battle pass itself, it has costumes that people would have paid for. Like, they're amazing costumes in the battle pass. And then they release more costumes and the characters are free. So Imagine if they take that same concept to a fighting game that people want to play.
Unreal numbers.
It,
If they did that, this would be the first game they have to cap at emo.
yeah.
Guaranteed.
Oh,
Guaranteed.
yeah.
Because remember, the money they would have spent on that game would go towards fighting game tournament.
Yeah.
If it's free to play, that's how you find the next prodigy.
Imagine a free to play Marvel fighting game.
Ugh.
That's good. That people have said nothing but good things about from the beta.
I have not heard not one person. We know how the FGC can be, Smith.
No, we know. if that beta was bad, they already saying the game's dead. You might as not even release it. Yeah. Ain't heard no one say anything bad about this game to where if I was a developer, I would be scared to put it out. Yeah. This amazing. Came from nowhere. Hey, guess what? We got this Marvel game. Boom.
Yeah. I remember that day. I was really busy that day, and I put Twitter up on my phone and fire. All that came out was nothing but fire.
Yeah.
All I see is you, all the people in our circle. I just see what was that. All I see is capital letters. What the hell? All other things. See, I saw that video in my car.
It's crazy.
In my car, I had to get home, Smitty, to make sure I saw that on the big 4K. I need to see that in 4K. That is still the most special moment of this year in the FGC or fighting game news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
Marvel, and who's the artist? That's the part.
Didn't see that coming. No one. Seen
None
that
of the
coming.
insiders. They kept this tighter than Fort Knox.
It's amazing there was no leaks at all. They've probably been working on this game for a while. No leaks, no nothing.
They had a lot of NDAs.
Yeah. First look the world got of this game was amazing.
Yep.
And now everybody's waiting on it. And it's great. Now, to the beta, on how you got into the beta.
Yes.
When I went online, there was a lot of people complaining that they didn't get codes. I mean, you had this discussion where I feel like it isn't good sometimes that professional players don't get into the betas. I now have convinced myself that it needs to be a kind of a blend, but you want more casual people in it than professional, in my opinion. How do you feel about how how the codes were given out and who got them, and what's your perception on how betas should be done as far as the mixture between pros and casuals?
I believe it should be a blend also. I actually liked at first they just didn't give it to the top content creators. Not that they don't deserve it. They work hard, they give great analysis, but you want to get the casuals. You want to get people who aren't just known to play it. You need them also. And I think a lot of times when it comes to betas, outside of just Marvel Tokon, the content creators, the top content creators get preferential treatment at times. And they're the ones who get it, and then the casual player sometimes does not get to play the game. With this one, it seemed to be literally a randomized, we're going to send invites in, codes. And I liked how a lot of no-names got it first. And I just did not like myself seeing a lot of rage baiting and people getting upset about it because they eventually sent out more codes. The FGC, they love to make snap judgment.
Right.
And always want to say this and that. Why am I not getting this? In my opinion, it should not be entitled.
Right.
I love to see people who aren't getting the shine get to play it because it's a closed beta. This is not open. So they never said a list of certain content creators are going to get preferential treatment or anything like that. And I think with social media being integrated into gaming now, there is sometimes a level of clout or a level of celebrityism online that certain people just think, oh, I want to be the first one to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down on these games and these betas.
And the professionals can ruin your game quickly. And
Yes.
that would be my fear as a developer, is that big time streamers can say something bad about your game, and that's what your game is. Yeah, there's no recovery from that. So I did like in the beginning that a lot of people you've never even heard of, they didn't even tweet it out, they probably don't even got Twitter, were playing in the beta, or got the betas. And I liked how they could get online and say, hey, I got a beta, and this pro didn't, even though the pro eventually may have got it. It was just, it felt a refreshing. Like I haven't done a lot of betas because I came in later as far as the FGC goes, and I've always seen the same people in the beta. Like I'm expecting them, they're gonna get a code. If you're a developer, you send it to this person. You have to. It seems like it's like you said. There's been a level of celebrity in this that you have to, as a developer, send it to this person or that person. And it's like there's only about 20 that it seems like they're guaranteed to get a code.
Right.
You know, so it did feel like less top players got codes. Cause if you type in Marvel Token, you're gonna see people I've never heard of some of these people. And to watch
I saw
them
a lot
play
of videos on
was
YouTube
great.
that were people that I never heard of.
Never heard of them, and now they got a chance to shine. Here's my video. You know, and they got a real chance to shine, and I like that. I really did. But at the same time, I still watched the pros because I wanted to see their take on the game.
Right.
Because I know they're going to take it to a different level, a professional player. And me and you've talked about this before. The professionals in betas don't play it for fun. They're not.
No.
They're grinding every part of this game out.
Yes.
They're phenomenal day one, optimal combos. You said it to me. You said put down the new character and the first person to get combos out to Twitter or X, get bragging rights to get clout. That's my combo I came up with.
That's right.
Y'all doing my combo. And so that arms race is very interesting when it's just a beta, because that might not be what the game is in a couple of months.
That's right.
You know, the combos is going to change. So I did like that. I did like a lot of people I ain't never heard of, and now I got new people I subscribe to see what they become. Let me see what you do. You're a casual. Are you going to go pro, or are you just going to keep making casual videos? Who are you? You know.
No, I totally agree with you.
I can tell you. When I started playing Street Fighter V, I was looking for people to watch, and one of the people I come across is Rob TV. But this is before he becomes Rob TV.
Right.
He would just do little videos, right? And I would watch him because I was like learning how to play. And my first tournament I ever went to, he was there, and I walked up to him. I said, hey man, I watch your videos. I appreciate your work. No one's ever told you this. Thank you. I'm glad you make these videos. And I won my first match ever in a tournament. And he sat there and watched it. And when I got done, he congratulated me. I'll never forget that. And that's what I seen with the Marvel Token people. I was like, I don't know who this is, but you got my support now. You got my support. I want to see what you become now. And I did like that. But at the same time, I still watch the pros. Like, you got to watch what Sonic Fox does. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You got to. I want to see what this guy does with this game. A tag game that he's phenomenal in all of them. So let me see what he does. You know, I wish I got to play, and I'm jealous of you.
Hey,
I'm envious.
So, I understand. You know, some of us got the will to go other places to play.
Man.
But it's all right. It's all right. I'm sure that they'll be on PC because I got PC and I would have been sad like you. But hey, luckily I had a tournament to go to play. But yeah, Marvel, Arxis, make sure that Smitty Lamo gets to be the first one to get a code next time on PC. Please have it on PC, and for me too. Me too. Make sure don't forget little people like me, because yeah, we definitely want to play it. 2 thumbs up over here. You know, seems like Smitty like watching streams. You know,
So,
yeah.
that's all I
Sorry,
could do.
sorry, but hey, shout out to Sonic Fox. It seemed like
Man,
that. Seemed like that was his BFF that
it
weekend.
was Sonic Fox and Diaphone.
Oh,
Like
okay,
that.
all
That's
right.
it.
Well, hope you like, share, and subscribe to them. Because yeah, seems like that was a party that weekend. So yeah,
Man,
thank you, Marvel and Arxis for that. Because yeah, we are definitely here for it. It seems like, and yeah. So I believe we're going to close out the show with our parting shots. And Smitty, what do you have for me?
we haven't talked in a while where we recorded a show, but we talk all the time. I just want to give a shout out to the Esports World Cup and how much fun it really was to watch. Like the Fatal Fury starting off her fighting games, that was great. And it
Absolutely.
sets up drama for Street Fighter 6 when Zalha and Goichi get the run back with his Street Fighter 6. And very impressed with how the show went, how the matches went. It was intriguing throughout. Like I don't watch anything really but Street Fighter, but the Fatal Fury, I was all into that, and I just really, really think that if it keeps growing, it's gonna be good. I'm interested to see now how I believe that same company also now owns a huge portion of Evo and how they incorporate Evo into the Esports World Cup. Probably just going to be like a qualifier, just like they've
Right.
been doing so far. It was a good time. And again, if you're Marvel, you want to be part of that. You want to be part of that. And the thrill of watching people qualify is going to be pretty cool. I'm just glad that did really well. I know there's a lot of people who have their feelings about certain things, but as an entertainment and just for pro players and people who can qualify for this, I think it seemed like it was a really good time, and no one who went has said anything negative about their time over there.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. It was a good tournament. Really enjoyed it. I thought that it went really well. The stream was phenomenal. The setup, everything. So yeah. And of course, I love Fatal Fury. So yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. So for me, speaking of Street Fighter, I'm pretty sure, Smitty, you have heard about the Street Fighter movie that is
Yes.
coming out in 2026. Now I've
Yes.
got a little bit of a bone to pick, brother. If you saw the roster, the characters, everything, we have talked offline about this, but we're going to bring it online. Who is playing Balrog? The one and only Curtis Jackson, aka better known as 50 Cent.
Yes.
Yes, we could have gone with somebody like maybe Michael B. Jordan, or but no, we're going with 50 Cent, the acclaimed actor of great acts like Get Rich or Die Trying, Mini Man, Wanksta, I'm Gonna Die Tonight, back in the early 2000s. I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, Smitty. I'm tired of black fighting game characters always getting the last of a scrape of the barrel. I mean, we couldn't get Michael B. Jordan. Could we get somebody like that? I don't know how you feel, but 50 Cent. That's who we're getting.
I like 50.
I
like 50.
Love his music.
I don't think he's a bad actor, rapper turned actor. My beef is
Okay.
the cast. You can tell it's not going to be a good Street Fighter movie.
Thank you.
It's gonna be
I'm sorry.
worse than the John Claude Van Damme movie. When
And that
I
was
seen the roster, I
that
said,
was
okay.
horrible.
I watch wrestling. So Gao is played by Cody Rhodes, and Akuma's going to be played by Roman Reigns, who is Samoan. That doesn't even make sense.
Nah, I don't think Akuma's Samoan.
And you can just tell by the roster, they were not serious.
No.
And I don't know why Capcom greenlit this.
I have no.
I have no idea.
I'm just glad that DJ's not a part of it because I'm scared that Kevin Hart was going to play it.
It probably would have.
Yeah.
What's crazy is even though you said 50 Cent, not a good match for Balrog, he's probably the best.
I'm sorry.
He's probably the best choice of the entire cast. Like, he at least is a buff guy. He's gonna be able to play a boxer. It's gonna make sense.
I mean, Michael B. Jordan did play in a boxing movie. I'm just saying.
He's probably the best for the cast.
That's horrible.
And that's when I was like, this is not going to be good at all.
No.
This is, when they announced Roman Reigns, I like Roman Reigns. I love him. But when they said he's going to be a Kuma, I said this is not going to work. This is
almost racist.
Yeah, it's not. It don't even make sense.
This is almost racist.
Makes okay. I got so much. This is a whole show.
I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. I didn't know this was.
I just know it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest. The newest Mortal Kombat that came out, that was terrible to me. I'm very hard on movies. When I watched the trailer for the second movie, looks 100 times better. Makes a lot more sense according to Mortal Kombat, the video game. There's no way this Street Fighter movie is going to be any good.
No.
And it's sad because I like a lot of people in the movie. They just
I love a lot of people in the movie. It's not for a Street Fighter movie though. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't know what the plot's gonna be. Who's the star? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they just said, "Hey, show up at this time." I mean, I would have shown up.
Yeah.
You know, if they had just let me know, whistle. Hey, hootie hoo. You know what hootie hoo means. You're old like me.
I do.
Something. Just throw something up. Me and Smitty would have been there. Listen,
I don't know what they're
we love
doing.
Movies.
I don't know what they're doing.
You know, I could have played Candy.
They just like, we got the Street Fighter IP. Who can we get? And they just started getting any stars they wanted. This is how you know it's not going to be that good. Again, I like Roman Reigns. I like Cody Rhodes. I think they're probably phenomenal people to meet in real life.
R.I.P.
But if you got two wrestlers in the movie
and a rapper, two wrestlers and a rapper.
You got a comedian. You got Andrew Schultz or whatever his name is.
Andrew Schultz. He's a little risky himself. I don't know about
what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is direct to Tubi.
Absolutely, direct to Tubi. This is going to be a bad day. Capcom, get your weight up. You've had a great year, but this is looking bleak. Bleak.
I'm going to assume what Capcom's going to do. You remember when the Street Fighter movie came out? They made a video game. All right, so when this comes out, Street Fighter 6 will still be going, and I think they're going to just take those characters and make like costumes for them and put them in the game.
Street Fighter 6, all the goodwill that you build up, you're about to burn it down.
I'm about to get the Cody Rhodes Gal skin, and I would actually pay for that. I'm gonna get the Roman Reigns Akuma skin.
Boy, racism is back in order if they do that. Hey, the Akuma, Samoan, whatever.
He's gonna be Samoan with Samoan tattoos and everything.
Samoan tattoos and everything. Yeah, I guess so. We get the in the club skin.
Oh my goodness! Imagine that. Okay,
the in the club.
You're gonna release Balrog. Yeah, and one of his skins is gonna be the 50 cents.
The
Get Rich or Die Trying skin.
And they're like the Get Rich or Die Trying skin. They're like, black people love it.
Man,
black people love this.
I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah. Hey, me and Smitty and BG. Hey, we'll be first. Listen, we can't be paid off.
Here's another thing they're gonna do. Balrog comes out with the movie. 50 Cent's gonna have a song on Street Fighter 6. He's gonna have a song. He's gonna do the theme for Balrog. If you're Capcom, you'd be stupid not to do it. So it makes sense for the game. If I can get these skins and I got 50 cents sewed up now, hey, can you make... First of all, you're going to do the whole soundtrack for the movie. And then we're going to take one of these songs, and that's going to be Balrog's theme in the game. So we're not going to put him out yet until the movie comes out. So they already got Sagat. They already got Mbazin. So we can do Vega. And we can wait to the movie. Put Balrog out. 50 cent skin. 50 cent music.
50 cent
boom.
skin.
I'm
Man,
telling you,
profits.
this is business. If
Listen,
I'm running Capcom,
hey, Capcom, listen to Smitty.
I'm
Hey,
running
hit him up.
Capcom. This is a
Listen,
no-brainer. It's easy money.
listen. If you want the black community, you
Yes.
know who to go to.
Imagine,
That's it.
like, everybody wants a new Def Jam, you know?
I
So
don't want to do Def Jam. No,
here
this
we
is going to
go.
be 2 races. In
50 Cent,
2025, nope.
Balrog.
Oh,
Imagine playing Street Fighter 6 and Mini Men's playing in the background. Like, I would just be pumped up, charge fisting, you know? Drive rush to 50 Cent Eminem, you know, or patiently wait with 50 Cent and Eminem. You might get 50 Cent and Eminem in Street Fighter 6. You
hey,
could.
we're right here. We might get it. We might get it. Listen, Capcom is
Hey,
cooking. We might get 50 Cent Eminem season 4. Hey,
you got to do it. You
Season 4.
have to do it.
They got to do it now. You've already opened the door. We've already.
I'm about to,
Hey, we
I'm
want
about to
our
tweak that
royalties.
out.
Capcom, we want our royalties when this does happen because we know you watch the combat report.
Yes.
You know, this is definitely something. So yeah, shout out to Capcom. 50 Cent. We got Akuma's a Samoan and Cody Rhodes.
What?
Don't know Cody Rhodes, but I don't know his dad Dusty Rhodes. So
Cody's like one of the biggest stars right now, and for wrestling, I'm in the wrestling internet community because I'm on there.
boy, you're one of those.
If they said there's a Cody Rhodes gal skin, it's printing money for Capcom.
Well, go ahead and do it, Capcom.
We
You
gonna
ain't
put
getting me, but you're getting Smitty.
Cody Rhodes skin. We're gonna put the 50 Cent skin with the Balrog and the music.
Listen,
They're always doing collabs.
always
50 Cent
always.
collab.
Monster Hunter, now 50 Cent.
Oh,
50 Cent's got to be the next one.
It's gonna be crazy.
50, I mean, Monster Hunter, what comes after Monster Hunter? 50 Cent. I mean,
here's your choices with Capcom. Monster
Listen,
Hunter
Capcom.
skins, Resident Evil skins, 50 Cent. There you go.
Listen, Triumvirate. Triumvirate. We're here. We're here for you, Capcom. We're here
That's
for
crazy.
you.
Look.
We know we are your target demographic. So hey, take this free game before we become billionaires and we bring our own fighting game.
I'm tagging you in this tweet that I'm about to send to Capcom. Like,
Okay.
this is a no-brainer. 50
Listen.
Cent, Balrog, headlines, whatever season the movie come out.
Hey, this knowledge doesn't come from many people, Capcom. You know?
Here you go. And release it, the trailer, Evo. Have 50
Evo.
Cent at Evo.
Evo.
Imagine you got 50 Cent at Evo.
Oh, listen, Evo.
So imagine they like, okay, the Mena just won Evo again. Here comes Street Fighter people to talk about it, and they're like, oh, well, we got a
The lights
guess.
go off. The lights go off, sweetie.
50 Cent come out. And they're like, they're cheering. We're going to show Balrog. Boom, comes out with a 50 Cent skin, 50 Cent song. Man, available tomorrow. Take my money, Capcom.
Take my money, Capcom. You're going to shut down Evo. Listen, there's one thing, Meta, but Meta and 50 Cent on stage?
Yeah.
Meta already and 50 Cent on stage.
And 50 Cent on stage. Imagine that picture. Imagine that.
Hey, can we be in the picture? Listen, a whole year ahead of time. I just want to let you know, Capcom, if that does happen, BG and Smitty need to be in that picture with them. Now, I know people like, who are those two guys? Just say, hey, these are the guys, the visionary.
They are the visionaries. Guys who told us to do it.
Yeah, these are the guys. The combat report.
And I've told you why I would go to Evo next year. Now, if they release that 50 Cent's going to be at Evo, I will go to that. I'm a Dr. Dre fan. So,
they got a different demographic.
I'm there. I'm there.
Hey, I might go back to my old me.
Man.
You know? Listen, you got a different demographic coming to Evo if you get that. Hey,
totally different.
We will buy the VIP Supreme package of Evo.
Backstage, everything.
The VIP. We're the one where you get the Smitty, where you get the autograph. All that. Hey, me and you, we got on our mini man hats.
Telling you.
Our little hey. Hey, our
That's
get rich and die trying, undershirts. Hey,
you
listen,
see the
listen,
vision.
listen.
You
I don't
see
know if
it.
I was excited, but I'm excited. This is change my day around. Listen,
This
Capcom.
this started with you saying 50 Cent
I
was a
didn't like
bad
it.
idea.
Yeah, but listen, you turned around. Evo?
Evo.
50 Cent ball rod skins at Evo?
Now check this out. It ain't above Capcom. You gotta remember when Street Fighter 6 first coming out, they had Lil Wayne all in the commercials.
I forgot all about that.
So this is something they would do.
Upgrade. They
And
already
he's
are
in
the
your
demographic.
movie.
He's in there. And
So
they love hip hop.
yeah,
They love hip hop.
the whole Street
Many.
Fighter things, graffiti,
Graffiti, hip
all
hop.
hip hop tone.
All hip hop. The black community. We love graffiti and hip hop.
Love it.
Love it.
Kimberly.
Love it.
Kimberly is the black new character. She's all hip hop.
All hip hop. Look,
Tape,
he loves it so much on the back of his board. He's got graffiti.
Yeah.
See? Right behind us, graffiti. So
Now we're just gonna follow that up.
we're gonna follow that up with 50 Cent ball rod skin. See, there's just levels of there's levels to the game.
Because you need something. Marvel's coming out, GTA's coming out.
Hey,
what
GTA.
are you doing, Capcom?
Hey, Capcom, come on now.
That would be headline news across different medias. 50 Cent showed up at a video game convention.
MSNBC, Fox News. Hey, we bring the whole world together with that. We're in tense times right now. You want to bring the world together? It is Balrog 50 Cent skin.
He's in a video game. What game?
Yes.
Street Fighter.
Who
That
doesn't love
is
Balrog?
mainstream media news.
Hey, who doesn't love Balrog's haircut too? Imagine that kind of skin. Hey, we're gonna give haircuts at Evo. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give the first
you look like
100 people. The first 100 people to sign up. We're gonna give them Balrog hair.
That'd be crazy.
That culture does not matter. We know some cold barbers. You know, black people. We know barbers, so we can get some barbers there to just level up a little bit more for the VIP people. If you would like a Balrog haircut for the first 100 people,
the 50 Cent Balrog haircut.
Hey,
boom. You know who people would be there. People would do it.
Hey, it'd be fights. It would be a bloodbath to get that haircut.
To try to get in line to get that haircut.
To get that haircut? Hey, I know a lot of people who want that haircut.
And
I know a lot of people.
And I would say with the supposed money that the new company has that owns Evo, I feel like they could convince 50 to be there with the right amount of money.
I agree.
The alleged amount, I have no idea how much these people actually have. Allegedly.
Make sure. I can't get in trouble. I don't have that kind of money yet.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
But hey, I'm just letting y'all know that 50 Cent Balrog haircut. Hey, 50 Cent Balrog skins, Evo 2026. It's gonna go down. BG Smitty will be there. Want to make sure that everybody knows about this. Capcom, if you do it, you know where it is. We don't want to sue you. So hey, this is business over here. We can be flown out to have this in a more professional setting. But for right now, it is on the combat report. It is intellectual property violence. So with that being said, I think this is where we'll end it, Smitty. As always, like, share, and subscribe to the combat report. And until the next episode, take it easy.
Take it easy, Brian.